motivation behind NAMI the Last Witch, so I'll kind of tell the story about how it kind of came to be. I was in my final year of university studying animation at Ulster University, and me and my fellow 4 other friends in my class had similar interests in film. We loved Ghibli films, we loved the magic behind it, and we kind of thought, what's a story that we all want to tell? And I was very, very adamant that we tell a coming of age story, and we all got together and we collaborated and we developed this story about this little girl who is essentially going through changes, and her environment is changing, she's got more responsibilities, and she's trying to mitigate the world. And it is sort of a metaphor of a girl growing up, and we decided to do that through the metaphor of being a witch and getting these new powers. I suppose this was the first animated project I'd produced, yeah. It was really interesting. I learnt a lot, and not just about spreadsheets and time management, but also managing people and making sure, you know, just for me, what I really, really wanted for everybody on the project was that they could get to do the thing that they want to do after university, whether that be animation or rigging, or modelling or look development, or if 10 years down the line somebody wanted to be an art director, for example, that they got the look and the feel of the film. So for me it was really important, because I thought if this film could be a stepping stone for your career, then that's amazing, that's wonderful. So it was really, really important to me that we could do that. So obviously with the constraints of budget and time, we had to try work out how everybody can do what they wanted to do. So that in itself is a little challenging, but really rewarding as well for everybody. Animation is a wonderfully collaborative medium. It's one of those things where you're constantly working with other people, and everybody's ideas and everybody's strengths all come together to make this absolutely wonderful masterpiece that's truly a work of art by itself, but couldn't have been done without the help of lots and lots of people. Having said that, there was a main 5 people that contributed to the making of this film, and out of those 5 I lived with 3 of those people, me being one, so 4 of us all lived in the same house. Which was wonderful because through the development of the project, you know, we're living in a student house together, we're eating food together, we're chatting, we bought a whiteboard, we're coming up with ideas, we're trying to refine the idea and really dig deep and try to find the thing that all makes us passionate and makes us all motivated to make the thing, which is great. It's just lots of fun. We also lived with a guy who is insanely talented, Callum McCormick, who composed our music, and that was a really unique setup, because it's not every day you get a composer that gets to watch and listen to the whole development of a film, from the very start to the end. So he had a really holistic view of the film, and he had a really, really strong understanding about what we wanted and what we were trying to say, on how we wanted the audience to feel, which I don't think every film gets that. So we were very lucky that we were able to get that for NAMI. Early on, everything kind of just started as a chat and oh my gosh, what if we work together? And it's kind of that kind of like early on a date trying to work out if 2 people will mesh, but that on a bigger scale of a team of 5 going, oh my god, I like this, you like this, and we were already friends, which I think makes that process a lot easier. I think as well, when you're around other creative people, ideas just start to get an energy and they start ebbing and flowing, and it just starts to pick up momentum, and everybody just gets excited about the project, and that energy hopefully from that stage will take you through to the end. The other great thing about living with the people that you're making a film with is that, 1, we were already friends, so we could be a lot more straight up and honest, but 2, you also get a sense of, you know, their lives and who they are as people, and you want to do good by them and they want to do good by you, and it's so much more supportive in that way. So I suppose we were unique in that sense, that the crew were all living together, but also insanely lucky that we had that opportunity and we had that bonding, and I think that really shows through with the love in the final film. We had a range, like a massive range of inspiration during the making of this film. One of the strongest visual influences for the film was Gennady Tartakovsky's Samurai Jack. And in terms of tone and emotion, I think any Miyazaki Ghibli film, with that magic, that sort of how nature in the natural world kind of has this spark about it, and we love that. We love that idea. And honestly, like we took inspiration from far and wide, from comic books. In the creation of the characters, we looked at so many different references. Tato, Looney Tunes. For Púca, we looked at DreamWorks' Troll Hunters. We even looked at the Babadook. We looked at loads of horror genres because that was something that we all shared, our love for horror and anime, and we wanted to reflect that on the screen. But also, we thought these are beautiful films and we really, really wanted to make a beautiful film. Honestly, we didn't just look at one source of inspiration. We stole from far and wide in order to come up with something original. So the main challenge that we faced making the film, well, for me, it was time and budget. Producing a film with no budget, it was a student film, and having a time scale, a delivery that was very certain, could not be pushed back. So I think the production ended up being, like the actual production when animation started, was about 3 months. And even before that, trying to get voice cast on no budget. So we poured a lot of our own money into the film, and even at the end with rendering, setting up rendering farms. It's difficult because you don't want to spend too much and you don't want to waste too much time. And I always see filmmaking as like a triangle of time, quality, money, and you can pick two. So in order to subsidize the quality, we had to fund our own money into the making of the film. What are my ambitions for the future? Okay, so honestly, I think I just love storytelling, and I love visual storytelling, and I think animation is probably the greatest medium on earth for visual storytelling. I think it is absolutely wonderful. So I want to keep doing that, and hopefully in the future I'll get to direct my own films and possibly work in the development of TV shows and film for big names. Hello, my name is Sorcha, and I'm a designer/animator for development in TV and film. I currently work in Belfast for a company called Paper Owl Films, and my film is called NAMI The Last Witch.
No one is quite sure how the strangelings came to be, but everyone knows what they're capable of. Our once prosperous land, now in chaos. Though the prophecy tells of a witch that will save this world from the tyranny of the strangeling beasts. A witch so powerful and masterful with magic that she will close the bridge between our world and the strangelings for good. Though everyone knows witches don't exist anymore.
You ready, Tato?
And the winner for the most disappointing witch of the year goes to... Look, it wasn't all bad. Great execution, perfect form. Tato.
Okay, I get it. I'm useless.
No, you don't get it. You need to feel it, Nami. You can't just fire off spells. It's more than that. Though, you are getting better.
You think so?
You betcha, kiddo.
What do you think, Tato? Tato! Are you alright there, Tato? Are you hurt? Don't worry, Tato. We'll get it next time. Uh-oh.
What?
He's doing that thing where he blanks out and focuses solely on gaining revenge. Last time this happened... So, despite almost dying, we both learned a valuable lesson. Never run into life-threatening situations with the aim of getting revenge on your enemies. Tato! Ugh, again? Come on, Púca.
How do you keep losing him, Nami?
Hey, you have eyes as well.
Stop pulling on my horns!
Hey. Shut up. Do you hear that?
Oh, crap. A tree spirit.
Maybe it's seen Tato. We need to talk to it.
Okay, fine. But keep it short. Tree spirits get really lonely. So follow my lead and we'll go and... Nami?
Well, what's the crack? I'm Nami.
Yes!
Damn it, Nami.
This is Púca, or Pooks for short.
Why, hello, new friends! I'm Raymond, the sexy tree spirit.
Why the sexy tree spirit?
Nami!
Many reasons.
Look, have you seen a little potato or not?
Yes, it went down one of these paths here.
Oh, deadly. Which one?
Well, I'll tell you, but only if you answer my riddle correctly.
A riddle? Oh, yes. I am unreal at riddles. Lay it on us, Ray.
Very well. What is so delicate that merely saying its name breaks it?
I know this one. Oh.
Silence!
Correct, you sexy beast, you.
Oh, I was thinking like a teapot.
Now, which way did the potato go?
Fine. Your potato friend went down the path to the left. But I warn you, there is an evil that lurks there. Many have gone, none have returned. Heed my warning, friends, for it may save you. Okay. Friends? Friends?
Anything?
Nada.
Tato, how could you? We talked about this after Grimpack Caves and Cassandra's cottage, the falling balls, Lagan Lagoons. That's like 6 different times.
That's not good. Nami! Nami!
Tato! Tato!
should be given a job.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.